Hello guys! Let's zoom into the high-speed, anime-fueled tracks of anime rails on Roblox, where the perfect class and morph can turn a chaotic run into a legendary victory or leave you derailed in a hilarious crash. Picture Dismantle exploding domains with raw power, while Knight stumbles like a rookie tripping over his own sword. I'm your gem-grinding, morph-swapping conductor who's wrecked more runs than a newbie in the rail factory, laughed at Tank's slow charge flops, and still chase Rinnegan's devastating blasts like it's my destiny. This tier list ranks every class and morph from SS tier speed demons to D tier duds, packed with funny derails and pro tips to master PvE runs, PvP races, and ultimate awakenings. Hop on the train, upgrade your ride, and let's rail those rivals. In anime rails, classes and morphs are your high-octane arsenal, blending roles like DPS, damage dealers, support, buffs and heals, and tanks durability with stats like damage, speed, and range. SS tier titans like Dismantle and Full-Tailed Beast shatter domains, while D tier Knight and Dark Archer struggle to keep up. Farm gems from levels 1,000 to 5,000 per run, or PvP wins, 5 to 10% bonus to unlock, and check Discord or Trello for updates. Morphs like Toji's dodge chance can flip the game. Whether you're a level 10 rookie on easy tracks or a pro speeding through nightmare rails, this list is your station guide. Let's accelerate from D tier to SS tier glory. Alright, let's kick things off with D tier, where classes and morphs stumble like a rusty cart. Perfect for newbies with slim gems, but plenty of laughs at their first crashes. This is your crash course in rail mishaps, where every derail turns into a funny lesson, ideal for those giggling through their early rail battles. Now, let's swing into action with Knight, the basic tank that swings with 20% more melee damage but feels like a rusty sword in a rail war. In an easy run under a bright sky, it charged foes but got overrun, turning the level into a Knight knockout that had me chuckling. With 1 horsepower and a sluggish 1 speed, it's fragile with no utility to back it up. Use it for solo melee practice, pair with a DPS for a slim survival chance, and reroll fast. Its 5-tile range leaves it exposed. Next up, let's roll with Tank, the durable class that gets 30% more health, but moves like a loaded freight car. In a PvP race during a stormy night, it absorbed hits but couldn't keep up, leading to a tank stall that left me stranded. Its 2 HP helps early survival, but 0 damage output caps it with a 6-tile range. Deploy it for frontline blocking, upgrade for a speed boost, and pair with attackers. It's a wall for beginners but needs a push. Now let's aim with Dark Archer, the archer that rains arrows but falls short, a weak skill that misses the mark. In a factory run under the virtual lights, its arrow rain scattered but hit nothing, making a Dark Archer dud that had rivals laughing. With 1 damage and a 5-tile range, it's limited. Use it for basic range practice, upgrade for accuracy, and swap out. Its unpopularity stings. Now let's dive into C tier, where classes and morphs offer basic boosts but lack the steam. Great for mid-game with a growing gem stash. This is your training ground for rail resilience, where every near win turns into a chuckle-worthy lesson, perfect for those building their rail empire. Now let's blaze with Akuma, the flame wielder that unleashes black flames but burns out quick, a fiery but fleeting threat. In a hard run during a sunny afternoon, it scorched a few but got countered, turning the level into an Akuma Ash that made me smirk. With 1.5 damage and a 6-tile range, it helps starters, but 1 HP caps it. Use it for early DPS, upgrade for duration, and pair with tanks. Decent but needs fuel. Next up, let's rule with Demon King, the king that slashes with Blood Slash but lacks Royal Punch, a demonic dud. In PvP under a moonlit track, it cut foes but healed none, making a Demon King downfall that caught me off guard. With 1.2 damage and a 5-tile range, it aids mid-level, but no utility limits it. Deploy for melee support, upgrade for a heal boost, and pair with supports. Solid but not supreme. Now, let's trade with Merchant, the trader that gets 20% more money but fights like a shopkeeper, an economic edge without combat. In a factory run during a rainy day, it farmed gems but fell to waves, leading to a merchant mishap that had me grinning. With 1 HP and 0 damage, it's niche with a 4-tile range. Use it for farming, upgrade for speed, and pair with DPS. It's cash smart but combat clumsy. Next up, let's master with Crimson Master, the master that wields crimson moves but masters nothing. A red but rusty blade. In a PvP race under bright lights, it slashed but slowed, making a crimson crawl that tested my patience. With 1.3 damage and a 6-tile range, it helps mid-game, but cooldowns hurt. Used for basic DPS, upgrade for speed, and pair with buffs. Decent but dated. Finally, let's breathe with Sun Breather, the breather that uses sun moves with damage boost, but breathes heavy. A sunny but slow starter. In a nightmare level during a dusk grind, it boosted but lagged, turning the run into a Sun Breather sigh that left me shaking my head. With 1.1 damage and a 5-tile range, it aids early, but low 2 stamina limits it. Deploy for support, upgrade for boosts, and pair with extractors. Bright but basic. Next, let's wade into B tier, where classes and morphs gain speed but need team push. Ideal for gem grinders with a stash. This is your mid-game rail rally, where every upgrade turns into a tale of progress, perfect for those crafting their rail journey. Now, let's navigate with Compass, the navigator with a steep learning curve, but points to wins. A directional dud with promise. In a hard run under a cloudy sky, it guided but misdirected, making a compass confusion that had me rerouting. With 1.5 speed and a 7-tile range, it helps mid-game, but complexity hurts. Use for pathing, upgrade for accuracy, and pair with DPS. Tricky, but rewarding. Next up, let's explode with 9-tailed monster, the monster that makes explosions but bursts unevenly. A tailed terror with tame. In PvP during a midnight race, it exploded but scattered, leading to a 9-tailed tangle that caught me off guard. With 1.8 damage and an 8-tile range, it aids mid-game, but cooldowns limit. Deploy for AoE, upgrade for power, and pair with tanks. Explosive, but erratic. Now, let's void with Infinity Space Void, the void domain that boosts damage but voids space, a spatial struggle. In a factory run under a starry night, it boosted but emptied, making a space void that left me empty-handed. With 1.6 damage and a 9-tile range, it shines mid-game, but high cost hurts. Use for buffs, upgrade for duration, and pair with extractors. Vast but volatile. Next up, let's moon with Moon Power, the lunar fighter that triples moon power with speed. A triple threat with triple trouble. In Nightmare during a full moon, it mooned but waned, turning the level into a moon power moon that had me wincing. With 1.7 speed and a 7-tile range, it helps, but 2 stamina drains. Use for speed bursts, upgrade for sustain, and pair with healers. Powerful, but power hungry. Finally, let's shield with Hockey, the immunity that grants 10-second invincibility. A hockey shield with short shine. In PvP under a virtual spotlight, it shielded but shattered, making a hockey hiccup that rivals laughed at. With 3 HP and 0 damage, it's niche with a 6-tile range. Use for clutch saves, upgrade for duration, and pair with DPS, defensive but dependent. Now let's plunge into A tier, where classes and morphs hit stride. Perfect for skilled players with gems. This is your arena of rail mastery, where every move turns into a showcase of power, ideal for those ready to dominate the tracks. Now, let's awaken with Dismantle Awaken, the Awakened Dismantler with awakening moves, a domain destroyer. In Nightmare during a tense afternoon, it dismantled but drained, making a dismantle drain that had me sweating. With 2.2 damage and a 10-tile range, it dominates, but energy costs hurt. Used for domain control, upgrade for efficiency, and pair with supports. Awakened, but aware. Next up, let's melt with Lava Master, the master that floors with lava and burn, a molten menace. In PvP under a fiery sky, it burned but bubbled, leading to a lava bubble that tested my nerves. With 2.0 damage and a 9-tile range, it shines but cooldowns limit. Deploy for DOT, upgrade for burn, and pair with tanks. Hot butt handling. Now let's stick with Mochi, the Mochi mover with Mochi moves, a sticky striker. In Factory during a sunny run, it stuck but stretched, making a Mochi mess that had me giggling. With 1.9 speed and an 8-tile range, it helps, but 1 HP caps it. Use for mobility, upgrade for durability, and pair with healers. Stretchy but sturdy. Next up, let's gear with Gear 4, the gear that shifts to 4, a powered puncher. In hard during a cloudy day, it geared up but downshifted, turning the run into a Gear 4 gear that caught me off guard. With 2.1 damage and a 9-tile range, it dominates, but 2 stamina drains. Use for bursts, upgrade for sustain, and pair with buffs. Geared but greedy. Finally, let's flash with Black Lightning, the lightning that times flashes with damage. A timed terror. In Nightmare under a stormy night, it flashed but fizzled, making a black lightning blink that left me stunned. With 2.0 speed and a 10-tile range, it shines, but timing needs practice. Use for flashes, upgrade for damage, and pair with supports. Electric but erratic. Now, let's step up to S tier, where classes and morphs dominate the rails with precision. Perfect for seasoned players with a gem hoard. This is your proving ground of rail supremacy, where every run showcases skill, ideal for those aiming to lead the pack. Now, let's eye with Infinity Eyes, the eye that offers max abilities and Haloblast chance, a visionary victor. In PvP under virtual lights, it blasted but blinked, leading to an infinity blink that kept me on edge. With 2.5 damage and a 12 tile range, it rules, but 50% chance limits. Use for abilities, upgrade for blast, and pair with tanks. Eyes on victory. Next up, let's break with Restriction, the breaker with Domain Breaker, a restriction reliever. In Nightmare during a tense grind, it broke domains but bound, making a restriction bind that had me sweating. With 2.3 damage and an 11 tile range, it shines but cost hurts. Use for breakers, upgrade for power, and pair with DPS, restricted but released. Now let's gear with Gear 5, the gear that spawns with 5 and 30% damage, a geared god. In Hard Under a Sunny Sky, it geared up but overheated, turning the run into a Gear 5 gear that tested my limits. With 2.4 damage and a 10 tile range, it rules, but 2 stamina drains. Use for spawns, upgrade for damage, and pair with healers. Geared for glory. Finally, let's gun with Rinnegun, the gun that guarantees planetary devastation, and Push, a gun god. In PvP during a stormy night, it devastated but pushed back, making a Rinnegun recoil that had rivals reeling. With 2.6 damage and a 13 tile range, it dominates, but recoil limits. Use for devastation, upgrade for push, and pair with supports. Gunning for wins. Finally, let's crown the kings of SS tier, where classes and morphs ascend to godlike status. Reserved for elite players with max gems and flawless skill. This is your pantheon of rail legends, where every move rewrites history. Perfect for those who live to be the ultimate rail rulers. Now let's shatter with Dismantle, the domain destroyer that explodes with raw power, a rail wrecker with no mercy. In PvP during a midnight rush, it blasted domains but overheated, turning the fight into a dismantle disaster that had me cheering. With 2.5 damage and a 12 tile range, it rules, but 3 stamina drains. Use for domain wipes, upgrade for efficiency, and pair with tanks. Shattering but strategic. Next up, let's beast with Full-Tailed Beast, the morph that unleashes beast mode with devastating tails, a rail tyrant. In Nightmare during a full moon, it tail smashed waves but tired out, making a tailed beast tumble that left me grinning. With 2.4 damage and an 11 tile range, it dominates, but 2 HP needs care. Deploy for AoE, upgrade for stamina, and pair with healers. Beastly but balanced. The rails hum with victory, railblazers, and your anime rail saga speeds brighter than a Rinnegun blast. From Gear 5's geared triumphs to Knight's tank flops, this tier list conquers runs, domains, and PvP. SS tier rules the tracks, D tier keeps the laughs rolling. Whether you're a newbie on easy or a pro on Nightmare, this is your rail to glory. Pair Dismantle with Lava Master for a domain burn duo, or Infinity Eyes with Rinnegun for a blast gun empire. Farm gems with Drive, check Trello for meta shifts, and etch your legend into Roblox rail history. Share your epic runs or funniest derails below. Let's fuel the frenzy. Smash that like with Gear 5's power. Subscribe with Rinnegun's vibe, and ring the bell for more Roblox chaos. Rail now.